Welcome. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, celebrating America on a budget. I hope you're enjoying sunny weather where you live this Memorial Day weekend, because around here in New Jersey, it's anything but sunny. It's been a soaker of a weekend with no signs of relent. It's been raining and will continue to rain all day today. Yes, I have my EchoShow providing appropriate ambience, which I guess would feel like cheating, but hey, if you live in New Jersey, you're feeling the rain. So I decided to bring a little bit of sunshine inside with a paperback visit to Sunny's Kitchen, where the co-host of Food Notebook's The Kitchen and host of Cooking for Real and Homemade in America, Sunny Anderson, is whipping up easy food for real life. This classic part of publication was purchased for $3.49. Now, I don't want to divulge too much of Sunny's life story in the beginning. You're going to have to pick this book up to read that in full. But the reason I chose this for the Memorial Day review is because at age 18, she was accepted into the United States Air Force as a radio journalist. Then she collected more broadcast experience across the country as she moved from state to state, and even around the world with a stint in Germany. Afterward, she landed at Hot 97 in New York City, and her cooking career took off from there after a visit to Emerald Live to whip up some wings with Emerald Lagasse. Along the way, she collected a taste for refining comfort food from her mom and from the many places she frequented and denizens she visited along the way during her many travels with her and her family. The result is this cookbook. Yes, I do know the meaning of this solemn holiday. We're just going to put that in the back of our minds and put at the forefront of our minds just having a good day celebrating America and the progress we made in combating this coronavirus. Part of having a good day starts by having a good breakfast. So that's where we start you off here. Most mornings when I was a child, a loud grinding, slumber-shattering noise would echo through our house. It was the coffee grinder. Long ago, there was an Army ad campaign that said, "We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day." That was totally true of my dad. He woke up early and needed his coffee, so the whole house woke up with him. I'm about to show you some breakfast recipes that really just scream weekend breakfast on a plate. That'll definitely wake up the whole family and get them ready for the day, holidays, or any other day. But really, again, these are weekend breakfasts in my opinion. Jeff's cheesy vacation potatoes with sweet and spicy sausage patties, a potato gratin for breakfast. Rosemary T-bone steak and cheese eggs. What Sunny is able to do so remarkably well is refine old school comfort food and give it some seriously playful twists along the way. We have San Antonio migas, fried oysters and catfish nuggets, a southern staple right there, done Sunny's way, huevos rancheros. There is a lot of ethnic inspiration to be found in this book as well. Chicken and chorizo hash with, I kid you not, OJ gravy. Orange juice gravy, so you know this is definitely a weekend breakfast. And one that might be a little too much of a blinding light to taste and to feel. By the way, that pun, as terrible as it was for my mother, a huge weekend fan. And by the way, his song, Blinding Lights, served as the first dance song for her and her late husband O'Dally's. It also served as the theme music for WrestleMania 36, which I have on DVD. Terrible choice, but you know what? It's WWE's decision. Lemon maple chicken and waffles casserole, inspired by a visit to the one and only Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles house in LA. PB&J pancakes with blackberry syrup. There's peanut butter in the pancakes, but no jelly. Oh well, no jam? Well, syrup and jam can really be, interchangeable terms, but no jelly. Loaded puff pastry sticky buns. Again, refining comfort food while making it playful along the way. Very difficult balancing act to do, but Sunny's able to do that fairly well. Sweet and corny hoe cakes, quick bacon, cheddar and scallion biscuits, strawberry, blueberry, banana nut muffins, and pumpkin pecan pie French toast with butterscotch syrup. Now for the wings. As far as I'm concerned, nothing beats homemade, and my mother makes the best wings around. But I think it's time we give Sunny her fair due because, well, wings are the wind beneath her, well, wings. She prepared her spicy original wings during the visit to Emerald Live on the Food Network. So, it's the first wing recipe to be featured here. 1 of 10. We also have spicy PB&J wings, sticky onion crunch, sweet and sour, honey mustard, maple bacon. There's such a thing as bacon sugar being utilized in this recipe. Bacon sugar, which is a garnish that you can make yourself. Sweet sriracha whiskey wings, pesto wings, barbecue chip wings, which oddly enough don't contain any barbecue chips to crust the wings. And finally, spicy herbed baked wings. Final recipe to highlight in here, the Celebration Trifle Cake, which really puts the all-American icing on this cake. Literally and figuratively, and spectacularly. This truly is a celebration cake. I whipped it up in my kitchen for New Year's Eve parties and for friends to celebrate good news. And I even made it once for Vice President, now President, Joe Biden, his wife, now First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, and some very deserving military war veterans in the Vice President's kitchen. That was a trip filled with anxiety about what to wear. I knew, though, how easy this would be to prepare and what a showstopper it would be. It was truly an honor to serve the veterans. I hope you have many occasions in your life to make this as well. We had strawberries, blueberries, hello, blueberries, and white cream cheese spread. That is truly an American celebration and a trifle dish. Sunny is definitely not trifling about making comfort food playful again. Just as somebody, well, tried his best to make America great again, but failed. Well, that's unlike Sunny. She does not fail. But I will caution you that some of the recipes in here, very few of them, might be a little too playful for your taste. So, prepare and serve and nos accordingly. And with caution. By the way, the last time I featured Sunny Anderson on here was for last year's 4th of July special, all about cooking to celebrate America. I reviewed her inflatable snack stadium, the Infladium, which I probably gave to my mother because she was curious about it, and then a few months later she trashed it. She never even used it. She just kept it in the back of her TV in the bedroom, in her room, and well, never utilized it. Yeah, that was money wasted. But at least I have the video review here on file on the channel, so you can go back and see it, and hopefully buy it for a low price like I did. I don't regret that purchase one bit. We close out with a little poem, Ice Cream and My Dream. Drastic measures like chasing a truck and popping at the seams are things we do for ice cream. Gallon, pint, or scoop to spare, Swarovski crystals can't compare. Smiles are there as we meet. Okay, sort of an incomplete poem, but hey, surprisingly somber and sweet to end this cookbook. From the Food Network host who keeps it real and fun in the kitchen, here is Sunny Anderson's debut cookbook featuring American classics made her way. We're talking rosemary T-bone steak and cheese eggs, fried oyster and catfish nuggets, which I will feature here, Southwestern carne asada wraps, plus many wings, sweet North Carolina slow and low house ribs, and kale and coconut milk, a tribute to classic soul food with a fresh, healthy twist, Finally, double chocolate bread pudding and PB&J sundae, among other recipes. This book earns praise from a few of our colleagues, Rachel Away and Guy Fieri. And it retails for $22.50 in the US and $25.50 in Canada. And for round 2 on the Thrift Store Rundown, well, Sonny, since you were a member of the U.S. Air Force, speaking for all of the Thrift Store Rundown, we thank you for your service in more ways than one. You have earned all 5 claps. And that's also because the adorable foreword by your Grandma Williams and the acknowledgement of the viewers and readers in the introduction. Thank you for letting me into your kitchen. These are my stories, these are my recipes, and I'm honored to share them with you. With sunshine in my heart, Sunny. If you're stuck in the dinner time doldrums, or were made in the darkest to rip up for any time of the day, any holiday, or just any random weekday or weeknight, this is a much-needed burst of sunshine for you. And yes, keep it in mind the solemn meaning of this particular American celebration. Please never forget the men and women in uniform who paid the ultimate price here and abroad, who protected our freedoms and are now resting in eternal bliss on the sunniest side of these mortal streets. No matter how you like your eggs cooked today, please have one sunny side up for her and for them. Thank you so much for watching, and happy Memorial Day. Please be safe, and of course I'll catch you on the flip side.